Workism is when a person has worked their whole life or has worked so much that they're stressed out, getting depressed, or sleep deprived.
Have you worked here?
5 years.
5 years, that's a long time.
I know, I'm so excited.
Oh my gosh. Have you ever worked anywhere else?
Yes, I worked in Mesa, at Mesa High School.
Cool.
And then before that, I worked at Gilbert High School.
Oh, I used to go there.
Oh, really?
Cool place.
Oh, yeah.
Do you like doing your job, or is it really hard sometimes?
Well, it is hard because I have to do all the shopping for all the classes, and I have to prep. So my first class starts at 6:30.
Oh, wow.
And it's because I teach 0 hour, but I need to prep for the day. And so I come at 5:30.
That's early.
Yeah,
I'm still sleeping.
I know, but I don't teach a 6th hour. But anyway, you always have to think, do I have enough ingredients, and does everybody have what they need? Because you don't want the kids to come in and then we not have enough ingredients and we run out. What do you do? And we also teach a lot of science, as you know, and we also teach math. I don't think it's high level, really hard math, but some kids really struggle because it's a little different using the measurements in the kitchen.
Yeah.
You know, and so you have to use the measurements that work in the kitchen, and you can't just do fractions, you know, so. And so I love it, I really do. The kids seem to want to come to class, they look forward to it, and I like it because if they don't do their work, instead of cooking, they have to come in and do their work, and then they can join everybody. And so I am able to encourage them to keep their grades up, so I don't have too many failing. They get upset with me sometimes, but you know, that is important. But anyway, I like that because there's an incentive in my class.
That's really cool. I know I enjoy your class. It's really fun.
Good. Great.
Yeah. So thank you.
All right.
Have a good day.
All right.
Garfield, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good, thank you for asking. I was curious, did you work while you were in school?
I worked since I was 16.
Oh really? Why so early?
Well, I was fortunate. My parents gave me a beat-up car, and so they said you have to pay for the gas, and I didn't have any money, so I had to work.
Right, okay. How many hours did you work?
You know, when I was in high school, I worked in the weekends. I would say anywhere from 15 to 20 at the most on a week.
Wow, that's a lot. I don't even work that much.
Yeah.
Goodness. How much time do you spend usually preparing for your classes?
Well, usually, I guess on average, and it really depends on the time of year, I would say close to an hour and a half, because in the morning and in the afternoon. And then I do some stuff on the weekends too, but that's an average.
Oh, okay. Do you always usually take your weekends to prepare for classes?
No. Last year I spent a lot of time. It was my first year teaching. I spent a lot more time. This year, not so much.
Okay.
And I always try to make sure that I have my time. That's important, yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you so much.
Thanks.
What do you enjoy most about your job?
I enjoy working with the students and watching them grow as far as maturity-wise and learning new material. And I also enjoy working with my department and discussing just different topics with them.
Do you have a lot of free time with your job? No?
Our prep time is spent grading papers and creating tests and assignments and projects for students. So our free time is limited.
Alrighty. Has it made it difficult for you spending time with your family or?
Okay, the only thing I come across with with interrupting my family time, just basically when meetings run long and go past 3 o'clock, it does tend to cause a little bit of problems with my family since I have to pick up my child by 3:30. So when that happens, I do miss a little bit of time with her.
Alright, well thank you.
You're welcome.
Are not always as lazy as others may think. Some employees take time out of their busy lives to be efficient at work. Some got into the workforce at an early age to help themselves as well as their parents. Hard workism Americans are willing to give up and to give 110% of what they do to make life better for others. Other things we can learn from this interview with teachers from Queen Creek High School is that workism can take over your life and if you let it. On the other hand, you are able to help make lives of others better and easier for their futures.